Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, any type of cryptocurrency that you may see in my comments with my picture and a variation of my name, please know that that is not me. That is a scammer. Please do not fall for that garbage. Okay, this bill that they've been working on for forever. The bill has now been delayed, and that's a good thing. I mean, we've been wanting them to get this thing passed, but not like this. It's a good thing it's been delayed. This bill will not help the American people, hardly at all. This bill is only to make Joe Biden look good in the climate summit. It is to get Joe Biden's green initiative passed. Y'all, I normally do not agree with anything AOC says, but she is finally saying something that makes sense. She says she will not vote on a bill until it's in writing, and everyone's had time to read it and understand it. She went on to say that it is crazy for Nancy Pelosi to want them to vote on a bill that they hadn't even seen yet. I agree 100% with her on this. Cori Bush says, without major changes to the bill to make it more for the American family, she will vote no. Bush went on to say that Biden is not a promise keeper. I agree with Bush on this, but I would go on to say that Joe Biden is a damn liar. Los Angeles is starting their own UBI program, Universal Basic Income Program. It will be the biggest one in the United States. They are calling it the Big Leap. 3,000 families will get $1,000 a month for 1 year, with no limits on how they can spend it. This is the criteria of getting this money. You will have to live in Los Angeles. You will have to be at least 18 years of age. You will have to have one child dependent or be pregnant. And your income has to be at or below poverty level. Chicago is also starting their UBI program. 5,000 families will get $500 a month for 1 year. You have to make less than $35,000 per year, and you will be picked random. It's sort of like a lottery. If your number is picked, you get the money. If it's not picked, you don't get the money. I'm not sure I agree with that system a bit. But then I don't live in Chicago, so I don't have a say in that. Joe Biden's new bill. It includes these things and more. But this new bill is $1.7 trillion. Universal preschool for all 3 and 4-year-olds. This will be funded for 6 years. I don't know why they're funding these things so far out. They could fund them for a less amount of time and help people now. Subsidized child care. Parents will only have to pay 7% of their income in child care. Anything above that, the federal government will pick up the difference. Y'all, I can see now kids will be starting to go to the most prestigious child care academies, because parents will only have to pay 7% of their income to child care, and the government picks up the tab for the rest. So why not send them to the very best? But not so fast now. They said the federal government will pick up the rest of it. Not true. The United States taxpayers will pick up the rest of it. You're welcome. The child tax credit will be extended for 1 year until, not until 2025 like they was wanting. It will only be for 1 year. And y'all, this is not an issue really, because we all got child tax credit when we had kids. This is their money and it don't cost anything. So I don't see the big issue here. Medicare will be expanded to cover hearing aids only. Vision and dental did not make it into this bill. But if you buy an electric car, you will get tax credits for the next 10 years. The family medical leave was cut out of this bill completely. Free college tuition was removed from this bill completely. Joe Manchin did not want these two things in the bill, so they cut them out to please him. Now, after these things was cut out, the things that would help the American people, you can bet your sweet bippy Joe Biden's green shit was left in the bill. I thought this was American Families Plan, but it's nothing but the Green New Deal. $555 billion will go for climate change. The White House said that $555 billion for climate change is the largest investment in history. This is what it includes. $20 billion for the government to buy green technologies. $110 billion to grow the supply of clean and renewable energy. $105 billion to fight wildfires. $300 billion for tax credits when you buy electric cars. No set amount was set for this item, but 300,000 workers for climate change, like planting trees. They're going to fund that. Y'all, this may sound too simple, but climate change has started. Climate change started when the earth was formed. When God created the world, it started changing immediately. Things evolved. Climate change has always been here. It will always be here. We can throw all the money in the world at it, and we will not stop change. It's going to change every day. I want to say again, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Joe Biden now will be given $450,000 of your money to each illegal criminal that crossed our border. And in this criminal act, they were separated from their kids. Each member will get $450,000. Y'all, these people should have stayed home. They should not have came over here and broke our laws and took that chance. This is on them. It's not on the American taxpayer. Now, before I get a bunch of bleeding hearts telling me that I'm wrong for saying this, think about this. $450,000 could help American families destroyed by Biden's actions and his policy changes. $450,000. This could be an average of $3.4 million per illegal family. Not a bad gig if you ask me. So y'all, let's all of the United States citizens, let's just cross other people's borders and see what we get. We would probably get a bullet in the head. The Democrat says that this is a fair amount, and they even want more. The Republican says they should get zero. They broke our law. This is on them. I 100% agree with the Republicans on this. But y'all, please let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. $450,000 of your taxpayer money to go to each person illegally crossed our border and was separated from their families. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, the United States citizens don't get any help at all, and they're wanting to give this kind of money to them after all they've done is broke our laws. Y'all, please let me know in the comments what you think about all this garbage. Just know I love you all. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Even though they're not leading right now, prayers can turn it around. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Man, I wish I could say what I want to say here. But this is YouTube after all. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.